Portion control is part of the plan for long-term success. Here are some simple ideas for reducing your portion size and still maintaining satisfaction. I have 7 rules you can follow for success. The first is get a smaller plate and use smaller utensils. Your plate portion should be quarter plate of protein, quarter plate of pseudograins, which are seeds like quinoa and millet, or just grains, half to 3/4 a plate of carbs. I recommend that you eat 1 large fresh salad every day. The more live plant food you eat every day, the more your body will thrive. Let's break down food into its basic components: carbs, fats, proteins, and I'm going to add water. Carbs are your main source of energy and are full of fiber. Fats keep your brain fed and feeling satisfied. Protein are your body's building blocks and will keep you satisfied the longest. Look for good quality and or plant-based protein, for example nuts, beans, hemp, or quinoa. I also wanted to talk about water because it's so important and is needed for every bodily communication and function to happen seamlessly. Water also flushes out toxins. It is recommended that water intake is a glass half an hour before a meal or an hour after a meal. Otherwise, it interferes with digestion. Number 2 is learn how to visualize portion sizes at a glance for eating in or dining out. The basics are: for meat protein, the size of the palm of your hand or a deck of cards. For carbs, put 2 fists together. And the tip of your thumb for fat. Nuts are a handful, and fruit could be the size of a tennis ball. To help you visualize more, the website WebMD under portion size plate has many comparisons you can look at. I also wanted to comment that there are relatively little calories in fruit and veggies, and they're full of fibers, so don't worry too much about overeating in that area. Although if you have blood sugar issues, don't eat too much fruit or drink too much juice. Number 3 is use a portion size gadget. Number 4, pre-package your snacks into a single serving. And 5, when eating out, ask for a kid's meal or get them to wrap half of your meal before it even comes to the table. Number 6, don't eat out of the package. Number 7, if you really feel the need for dessert, then share it. A holistic approach is the key element to long-term health and success. Make high net gain foods the cornerstone of your diet. Net gain means the body gets energy from food by the way of nutrients. With nutrient-rich foods present in the diet, the body does not have to eat as much as if it were fed less nutrient-rich foods. This involves recalibration. Since the body is used to being stimulated by food, it will likely feel more tired in the first few days and perhaps even irritated. By eating several small meals each day, as well as snacks, you will never be too full or hungry. Frequent eating helps maintain energy levels and will result in a smaller portion of food being consumed than if you were to eat 3 full meals a day. This is also a good way to ease digestive strain and spread nutrients throughout the day, improving their absorption rate. Researchers at Cornell University hosted an ice cream social. Participants were randomly given a large bowl or a small one. They were also handed a small or large spoon. The results were: those who used the larger bowl ate just over 30% more than those who used a smaller bowl. Also, those who received a larger spoon served themselves 15% more ice cream than those who used small spoons. Because you are a unique individual, what works for one person may not be the case for another. This is why it's so important to seek customized advice by a professional who deals with these issues regularly. Changing your lifestyle always takes energy, but doing so will benefit you in many ways. For instance, it'll add years to your lifespan, give you more energy than you know what to do with, and help you avoid chronic illnesses like cancer, heart disease, diabetes, and arthritis. I congratulate you for taking steps to control your life. Eat well and be well.